Hello friends, now we see the next practical calculation of error from a given data. So myself Dr. A. Joshi and my friend or my colleague Dr. Gaikwad, we will now teach you or told you about the information of this practical, that is calculation of error from a given data. So we both are from Department of Physics, ACS College, Dharangaon District, Jalgaon. So calculation of error from a given data. So what is the aim of this practical? To determine the standard errors and probable error from the given set of observations. So here number of set of observations are given, and from that observations we can determine the standard error and probable error. Apparatus given set of observations. So you have given a set of observations for this. The uncertainty of reading is technically called error. So first we know what is the meaning of error. The uncertainty of a reading. If any readings, if they are not certain, if they are not proper, if there is some uncertainty, then we say that such type of uncertainty it is known as error. An error does not mean a mistake or a blunder. Sometimes it may be mistake or blunder, but sometimes it is it, it is not a mistake or blunder. It means that uncertainty between the measured and calculated value and the standard value. So uncertainty means it is a difference between the calculated value and the standard value. The errors are classified into groups: error due to the known causes, that is systematic errors; error due to the unknown causes, that is random error; systematic or constant errors. This type of errors mostly arise due to the faulty instrument. Systematic errors are instrumental, methodological, or personal mistake causing irregular data, which is consistently deviated in one direction from the true value. Example of systematic errors are those caused by incorrect calibration of an instrument, that is, bias caused by friction or wear in its moving parts, and the failure to correct for the zero reading. Construction fault in the apparatus of center providing of the pointer of a circular scale. Non-consistency of experimental condition, change of temperature and pressure which is affected the value of the quantity measured and has not been properly taken into account. Means in winter the temperature is different, and in summer the temperature is different. So the same result you will not get, which you, if you find in winter region, the same reason in some practical you will not get it winter winter season also. This is non-consistency. Bias of the observer, the tendency of some persons to press a stopwatch a fraction of 2 seconds too early or too over time, or to underestimate the fraction of scale division. Incorrect use of formula, the experimental arrangement is different from the assumed in the theory, and the correction factor which takes account of this difference ignored. Incorrect produce or method, systematic error can be corrected by comparing the given instrument with a standard instrument, or by obtaining the same result by a number of different but independent methods. In this way, the error peculiar to a particular instrument can be traced and suitably allowed for corrected. Random error, if the observation is reported a number of times by a same person under similar conditions, even time a different reading is obtained, even though the instrument used is very sensitive as well as very accurate, and the observation is experienced one. These errors are due to the uncontrolled causes and arise due to the large number of factors which contributing the total error. These factors are generally unknown and are variable. We therefore cannot depend upon single observations. Standard error, the quantity sigma upon delta n is no square root n is known as standard error, or it is denoted by sigma n. Standard error equal to under root or square root summation of delta square upon n minus n into n minus 1. Probable error, on the basis of theory of probability, the probable error p is given by p is equal to plus or minus 0.6745 under root square root of summation of delta square upon n in bracket n minus 1. P is equal to plus or minus 0.6745 into standard error. Procedure: calculate the mean or total of all sample divided by total number of samples. Calculate each measurement deviation from the mean minus the individual measurement. Square each deviation from the mean. Square negative becomes positive. Sum of the square derivation. Divide the sum by step 4 by 1 less than the sample size, that is n minus 1, that is the number of measurement minus 1. Take the square root of the number of step 5. This gives the standard deviation SD. Divide the standard deviation by square root of the sample n. That gives you the standard error. So these are the different readings you have given. Average, here we can take average, that is 2.93. If we take sum of all this and divide by 6, you will get this value, that is average mean. Then we subtract this average mean from each reading, so you will get like this of deviation, and then we make it square, so like this, and this is the addition of all this deviation square. Del time is under root of 27.6 10 raised to power minus 6. It is nothing but 0.95 into 10 raised to power minus 3. P 0.6745 into 0.95 into 10 raised to power minus 3, that is 0.6469 10 raised to power minus 3 centimeter. The standard error del time is 0.95 10 raised to power minus 3 centimeter. Probable error is 0.6469 10 raised to power minus 3 centimeter. Okay, thank you.